Bad Case of Stripes by David Shannon, published by Scholastic Books. Carmilla Cream loved lima beans, but she never ate them. All of her friends hated lima beans, and she wanted to fit in. Claire was worried about what other people thought of her. Today she was feeling even more than usual. It's the first day of school, she couldn't decide what to wear. There's so many people to impress. She tried 42 outfits, and nothing seemed quite right. She put on a pretty red dress and looked in the mirror. Then she screamed. Mother ran into the room and she screamed too. Oh my heavens, you're completely covered in stripes. That was certainly true. Carmilla was striped from head to toe. She looked like a rainbow. She felt in his forehead. You felt right? She said. Okay, fine, but just look at me. You get back in bed this evening. You're not going to school today. Carmilla was relieved. She didn't want to miss the first day of school, but she was afraid what other kids would say. She had no idea what were all those pretty traits. That afternoon, Dr. Bumble came around that examined Carmilla. What's extraordinary? I've never seen anything like it. Are you having coughing, sneezing, runny noses, aches, pains, chills, hot splashes, dizziness, drowsiness, shortness of breath, or uncontrollable breathing? No, Carmilla told him. I feel fine. Well then, I don't see any reason why she shouldn't go to school tomorrow. There's some women that should close their strips for the day, so you know where to reach me. Next day was disaster. Everyone in school lost her credit. They called her Carmilla Crayon, a nice little lollipop. She tried her best to act that everything was normal. The class recited the Pledge of Allegiance. Her stripes are red, white, blue, and she broke out in stars. Other kids were great. One said, let's play word dots. Sure enough, Carmilla turned and broke Dottie. Said, checkerboard, checker, squares, carded skin. Or changing your faster, you can change channels on a TV. And then Mrs. Harrison Schofield says, I'm sorry, Mrs. Cream, she said. I'm going to have to leave Carmilla home from school. She's too much of a distraction, making calls from other parents. They're afraid they're supposed to be contagious. Carmilla was embarrassed. She couldn't believe what was like her. Now she wanted to be in the same room with her. Her father tried to make her feel better. Sure. Try that I can get you started? No, thank you. I'm sure you wanted was a nice big plate of lima beans, which she lasted enough for one day. Well, then I see. Dr. Robinson is Cream's temporary specialist. I'll be back with 4 people with long white coats. This is their creams. This is Dr. Groot, Dr. Sponge, Dr. Crick, Dr. John. Extra board work until they sneeze, jabbed, tapped, and tested, very uncomfortable. It's not the mumps, or the measles, not the chickenpox, or sunburn. Try these, says the specialist. She brought different colored pills. Take one before each bed. That was for followed by Dr. Bumble. That night, Carmilla took her medicine. It was awful. She did feel it when she got her clothes and felt right. There was a giant multicolored pill with her face in it. Wow. Dr. Bumble rushed over to Mr. Cream called. This time he rushed about the experts. Dr. Gore and Mr. Melbourne, the finest scientific minds in us, and poked and prodded and looked and listened with the lots of numbers. They held together. Might be a virus. Still another virus was appeared in Vermilia. From bacteria. Or be a fungus. Then you go with different fungus blotches. That's what I looked at it. You get numbers. We can call you someone that did something. You doesn't have a clue, much else to cure. By now, TV news have found out about Carmilla. Called every channel outside there, telling the stories of bizarre cases and incredible changing kids. Even the crowd was camped out in front of the lawn. Creams were remedies, psychologists, allergists, herbalists, nutritionists, psychics, a medicine at a guru, even a veterinarian. This only had poor Carmilla's strange appearance. It's hard to even recognize her. The roots of berries, crystals, and feathers, even falling for a cow. Nothing worked. Everyone would call herself the environmental therapist, thinking she would cure away. Close her eye, breathe deeply. Wish I had said that. And soon she smelled the walls of her house. Well, it became her mouth. Her nose was a dresser, two pains in her eyes. Her scream ran for the house. She was just getting worse and worse. Her mistress was quiet and knocked at the front door. She opened it. Here's her old woman who was plump and sweet as strawberry. See me separately, but I think it can help. She looked around. My goodness, she said with a shake of her head. Boy has a bad case of stripes. Worst I've ever seen. She had green beans for her things. Just my doing, Rick. Are those magic beans, said Mrs. Cream? No, they're not such things. They're just plain lima beans. I would you like them, wouldn't you? Probably want a big plate of lima beans before anything in the world. She was ready to admit it. Yeah, no one likes beans but me. Well, I guess we're right about you, so. It was just tastes so good. Her love freezer was nothing. It was no choice. Wait, should the really love lemon beans? I thought so for the phone commercial. Mmm. Then the pregnancy squeeze has this chair. Holes for around. That's really everything's back to normal. I'm cured. Yes, I knew the girl you was there somewhere. Kirk went ahead. There's you outside dashing in the crowd. Afterwards, Clara wasn't quite the same. All the kids in the stage was weird, but she didn't care about it. She all loved me. She never had a case of stripes again. The end.